Let's meet your San Antonio Spurs. 6'5", starting at forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 6'5", guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. 6'3", guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 7'4", at center.
Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good, but honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or Tim on the floor.
But, Kevin, that is so true.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Porzingis. From past the arc, Devin Vassell, and that's good.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
After Reza Shea. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shot clock at 6. Young for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Reza Shea sets the screen for Johnson to the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. At 3 off the mark. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Reza Shea. Castle covering. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Here's Fox. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Trae Young showing you how he has developed as a scorer. You just saw it right there. A little bit of added strength helped him finish that shot.
Wembanyama with it. Headed by Porzingis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Knicks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Spurs, they are tearing it up with the best record in the league. It takes tremendous skill to carve through the competition like they have. So it's been a lot of fun watching them play.
Now here's Porzingis. His last outing with 20 points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. On the wing, Daniels. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Giannis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Young against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Daniels. Riza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And that ties it up.
A true highlight of Riza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here, wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. Here's Wembanyama. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Young. Outside Daniels. Back to Young. Back to Daniels. Over Castle. Daniels, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Vassell outside. Puts it up from 12. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. That shot wide open. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Johnson. Back to Riza Shea. Porzingis sets the pick for Riza Shea. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Daniels. Porzingis finds Kennard. Pass to Okongwu. Now Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Riza Shea. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen on Porzingis. It's Vassell on the wing. Off target with his 3. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Memphis.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Kennard against Barnes. Kennard kicks to Porzingis. Here's Risacher. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. From 11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks trail. Pass to Kennard. Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Harper against Young. Harper, no good. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Back to Risacher. Porzingis against Vassell. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Young fires away from outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. They get the rebound. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Spurs with so in the game for the Hawks, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Porzingis is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Okongwu in at center. Now, here is Young. Those numbers of his aren't a miss. He's actually averaging 32 points a game. That's a sensational total. Spurs leading by 9. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
For San Antonio, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
And the Hawks with possession here. Antetokounmpo with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Barnes slugging it down.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Pass to Daniel. Here's Porzingis. The Hawks working the ball around. Now Young. 6 to shoot. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Over Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Wembanyama. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Now Castle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Now Wembanyama, covered by Okongwu. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. It's Young on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got his second best.
And Young's showing you right there all of the handles in his toolkit.
Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. Here we are in November. We'll see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for the Spurs, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
What athleticism from Daniels on that slam.
Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Castle. Barnes with it. 5 points in the game. From deep onto the Kumbo. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understand. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Fox in for Harper. .156 left in the first half.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Antetokounmpo passes to Vassell. Fox against Young. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Fox from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Fox. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
They had a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Rizachet with it, covered by Vassell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Giannis outside. Fox inside the line. That one misses. And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had some run-ins with Big Ben Wallace, haven't you?
You mean in London? Big Ben?
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on, Ernie.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start from them. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Daniels dishes to Young. Johnson with a screen on Fox. Johnson goes in and slam dunk by Johnson.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Here's Fox. Here's Antetokounmpo. The length of Giannis on display.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Over to the left wing. Porzingis. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young's shot is off. Spurs leading by 14. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Count it, good. 8 points for Giannis. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Back to Giannis. Here's the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Young passes to Daniels. Pass to Rizichet. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's been in good form here the last few weeks. Putting up about 14 points a night, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Yeah, you better be careful with the basketball around this guy because he is going to take it from you.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Spurs working the ball around now. Down low. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. It's to Porzingis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's off from 3-point range. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
On its way from Young for 2. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. San Antonio leading by 15. Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Risache. Castle covering. Outside Daniels. Right side Porzingis. Over Wembanyama. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniels. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Risache. Porzingis with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Porzingis inside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Porzingis with the steal. Three-pointer, Daniels. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Daniels. Over Castle. Daniels, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Okongwu. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 18 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Okongwu. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run here. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for him.
And Young is at his best when he's hunting shots, especially when he's firing off the catch.
Porzingis against Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. 4 on the clock. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. A pass to Fox. Outside Harper. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Risache with the steal. Pass to Young. To the paint. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Risache. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. From the arc, Johnson can't hit.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Harper kicks to Vassell. And here is Fox. 11 points in the game. Over Johnson. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Johnson with a screen on Harper. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Atlanta's shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Dyson Daniel. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 2 spot. Daniels, no good. Down low, here's Barnes. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Over Daniels. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Kennard on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Driving in, and Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Pass to Krejci. Kennard setting the pick for Daniels. Misses the 3.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
They double-team Wembanyama. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. to Kennard. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Castle. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Outside Daniel. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Krejci passes to Daniels. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
Giannis.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.